Get going. It's 12:01. Um, Today we jump into and just do it, just kind of cut to the chase here. So, just a reminder, our biology, our nervous systems are designed kind of for two. So there's two ways we go through any given situation. And I think the more we become aware of how we react or respond to things, we see this more clearly. The most predominant, I think, reaction that most of us have is we assume danger or some kind of negativity, and then we either fight, we run, or flee, or we kind of play dead. We just kind of freeze up. And then, of course, the other option is to assume that there's no danger, and then we just relax and we can open up and be, yeah, just have a calmer experience. And the cool thing is I think we can practice reacting in the way that we would like, because our biology is primed, or has been primed over millennia, so intergenerational type of activity. But also, I think on a daily basis, I notice this as well. Like, I pay way more attention to things that might hurt me than things that feel positive. And so our ancestors have sort of passed this genetic code down to us that leaves us feeling nervous, anxious, irritable, scared, just this general sense of dis-ease. And so today, when it comes to 15 minutes of positivity, I thought it'd be great to just practice positivity. So really focusing on just reminding ourselves that we are what we repeatedly do. And the more time we spend in a state of positivity, intentionally, consciously, then it just becomes easier and easier to live from that place. Doesn't mean bad things aren't going to happen or that we won't experience negativity, but it just gives us a little more, allows us to meet life in a more resourced way. So let's practice that. Let's practice some real basic positivity. So close your eyes. As we always do, just dropping into present moment. Noticing breath entering and leaving the body. Closing your eyes, you'll probably notice that there's a lot of movement in the eyes, and there, just because we close our eyes doesn't mean that we stop seeing. It changes the experience of sight. So just noticing that. Noticing sounds. Seeing what the ears pick up. And then noticing sensation on the skin, your face, your forearms, your hands, any part of your body that's in direct contact with the air around you. Just bring your attention to that. And then shifting the focus to the inside. We call this interoception. So just noticing the experience of what's going on inside your belly right now. What's going on inside your chest, your rib cage. And what's going on inside the skull. It's a little trickier there because it's sensation, but it's also cognitive experiences. There's the brain, so thinking, memories. But there's also direct sensations such as your mouth, the lips, the tongue, the nose. Now bring to mind an experience that leaves you feeling good. So maybe it's an interaction with a friend, you felt heard or seen. It's eating a favorite food. Maybe it's the sunshine on your face, the cool air, and just flexing your attentional skills. Focus on that positive, pleasant experience. So how do you know that it feels good? Like, where does it feel good? When you eat your favorite food, how do you know it's your favorite food? And see if you can really steep in that sensation or that experience of positivity of eating your favorite food. Imagine you're like the willow tree by the side of the river, and your branches and the leaves are sort of steeping and soaking in the water. Just see if you can allow your nervous system to steep and soak up the positivity of the full experience of eating food that just feels really, really good. Another word that I like for this is savoring. Just take a moment to savor the memory of eating something that just really feels good. It tastes good, smells good. Then we can do the same with cognitive experiences too. So I invite you to think back to a time where you learned something new, something that was interesting, and just notice what it's like to drop back into this. Maybe you were listening to a podcast, or you were reading a book, or you saw something online, and there's this moment where you realize there's something really wonderful and pleasant going on, which is, oh, wow, I didn't know that, or I'm learning something new. And savor that for a moment. Really feel it or re experience coming into contact with something just feels really compelling and interesting. Where in the body does that resonate? Sensitivity. think learning something new stimulates a kind of dopamine receptor stimulus. And so, in some ways, we could say, what's it like to experience a dopamine hit? And that can come from lots of places. That can come from learning something new, making sense of something, connecting with another person. So many experiences that stimulate that neurochemistry. So just taking a moment to really savor what it's like when that happens. Just taking a moment to really familiarize yourself with that kind of experience. And from that place, take a deep breath in, long, slow breath out. Keep pushing all the air out. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And a deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Pushing out as much air as you can out of the lungs, out of the belly. And hold the out breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You open your eyes, coming back. Yeah, this idea of sort of taking in the good is about as basic as it gets in my experience when it comes to positivity. So stimulating that part of our nervous system over and over again, where there's a conscious engagement with like, oh, this feels really good. Well, what's it like to feel something that feels really good, and to really pay attention, like where in the body do I feel it? What are the thoughts associated with it, the memories and so on. I think that's the more we do that, the easier it gets for us to live from that place. So yeah, hope that was a helpful reminder, and see you tomorrow.